Some people claim that Yawmul Jumu is not referring to the day of Juma, but it is referring to any day that people are gathering. Is this really true? So let's check. Now, first point is that this word al-Jum'ah has this al on it, right? And that makes it definite. So here the al is what we call definite article, and it makes this day a very specific day. Now, if Yawmul Jumu was indeed referring to any day that people are gathering, then we expected Allah to say min yawmi jum'atin, and this would mean any day that people are gathering. So that's the first point. The second point is, if it is true that Yawmul Jumu was referring to any day that people are gathering, then we should expect that the Qur'an called the day of judgment by this same name. But Allah doesn't. Allah calls the day of judgment as Yawmi al-Jami, Yawmil Jami, right? But the day of judgment is also the day of gathering. Why doesn't Allah use the same name for the day of gathering, right? And that itself is an indication that this Jum'ah is a proper name given to that specific day. My last point is, Allah also says, وَذَرُوا الْبَيْعَ, and leave the sales. Why does Allah mention sales if Yawmul Jumu meant any day that people are gathering? Now this last point is very important because not every gathering involves sales. So if it is true that Yawmul Jumu is referring to any day that people are gathering, then we don't expect Allah to mention sales because that wouldn't make sense, right? So all of this tells you that this verse is talking about a specific day that is known as Jum'ah, and Allah is asking you to do this salah on that specific day called Jum'ah. Salah.